guys, as always, thanks for stopping by. Lies, leaked documents, and a whole lot more. Yeah, let's talk about all that. In this episode, I'm going to do a roundup really quickly from around the web. A lot of stories that I do want to get onto your radar. Y'all know how I do this. You'll come away from this video better informed, and I think maybe we'll start a discussion and talk about a few things. But I really want to get this, again, onto your radar because this stuff is important, and I want to get as much of it to you. I've got a ton of links down below that's going to get all of this information to y'all. So buckle up, here we go. Hey, this episode is brought to you by the USCCA, the United States Concealed Carry Association. Heaven forbid if you're ever forced to use your CCW, USCCA steps right in. They cover bail, they cover attorney's fees, and they get you a new CCW if yours is ever confiscated by the Popo. USCCA protects you after you've protected yourself or your family. Find out more over at uscca.com. Link, you know where it is. To each of y'all, thank you for every thumbs up. Y'all have been crushing that, so thank you. I opened by saying there's a lot going on, and there really is. And I've got 5 stories for you here. There's more, and there's a few things I'm missing. A few of y'all right before I got ready to press record have mentioned Oklahoma. That's going on, but I don't have that in my notes. But again, this is incomplete, but I do think you are going to, second time, maybe third time, I'm going to walk away better informed. All right, we've talked a lot about David Chipman. He is the child sniffer's vote or nomination for the AFT. If you want to know more about him, and I think this is kind of important, I mentioned the other day that he did a Reddit AMA, Ask Me Anything, a while back. I found it, and I want to share it with y'all, so the link is going to be down there if you want to check out his AMA. If you're not familiar with Reddit, it's a social media aggregate, but people do go on there, total like people that you've never heard of, and also like presidents and stuff do. A lot of folks do, celebrities, and they'll do an AMA where folks can ask them anything. David Chipman did one last year, and it's disgusting. It's so bad. I don't know at this level, when you're at that level of politics, how you can make stuff up like that. I opened this whole episode with lies and deceit and leaked documents. This one's the lies. He said down in Waco that the Branch Davidians shot down 2 helicopters. That's not remotely true. They had to land 2 helicopters. But to put them down, no. I mean, we're talking about some high-level stuff. I'm not being dramatic. David Chipman is. So I'm going to have that AMA. If you want to just scroll down through there, look at the top-level comments, and he actually stays with it. Even after the viewers or the Redditors start pounding him and just like really coming after him, he stayed in there and kept answering questions. It's like he believes his own nonsense. Next, North Carolina, looks like this is kind of interesting. In North Carolina, you have to get a sheriff's permission to own a short one, and it's been challenged. There was some states during the where they shut it down because of social distancing and stuff, and they shut down the permit process where you sign up and ask a sheriff, local sheriff, for permission to buy a short one. And there was some challenges. The big one was Wake County Sheriff. He was sued in 2020. And that started the ball rolling because he had suspended the process to apply, or the application process as a sheriff. And it started the process of them reviewing it, and the sheriffs reviewing it, and the state reviewing it. Well, as of yesterday, the North Carolina Sheriff's Association has given a thumbs up to ending that entire process. That's a big deal because they have been very vocal, and my understanding is the Sheriff's Association has a lot of pull at the North Carolina State Capitol. So they have endorsed the pistol permit ending of that process to have to ask a local sheriff for permission and apply to get a short one. That's kind of interesting. Next, all right, Texas. We talked a little bit about this last week, and a bunch of y'all schooled me on the difference between, I know this, but I had the wrong guy on there, lieutenant governor versus governor. But as of yesterday, it looks like the constitutional carry has stalled. The entire process has stalled. The lieutenant governor made a press release yesterday, or talked to the press, and he said that he doesn't believe that it has the votes to pass, even to put it to a vote in the Senate. So it may have stalled in the Senate. Those of y'all from Texas, watch this. Those of y'all from Texas, let us know what's going on there. These folks are well informed. I learn from y'all. I like learning in this process as well. Next, all right, there's an article that came out on Reason.com. It came out, I think, today by Eric Nelson, and he has the AWs, and I'll put the word up right here. But he has a great article on his reasons why, and he has 3 of them, why an AW ban is a bad idea. My favorite of his reasons was his first one, is there's no agreed upon definition of what an AW is, but he marches step by step. There's a lot of links in that article. I think it's worth checking out. Those of y'all that like doing your own research, Reason.com, I came across it today. I thought it was worth sharing with y'all. And finally, this is kind of the big one. Did I bury the lead? Yeah, maybe. A leaked document came out yesterday and from the AFT, and it looks like it's the leaked document. It's 107 pages of what the AFT, are going to be releasing in about 2 weeks. It's going to be made public eventually, but it's out. It got out yesterday. It's big. It's vast. There's a lot in there. The primary thing that I saw is that they're going to be redefining the 80% lowers, and they're going to say, the AFT is going to say, any part that can be turned into a receiver is now a receiver, even if it's 80% complete, so it's not even complete yet, it's not even an actual receiver. It's going to be redefined, and that will be the end of ghost guns, and that's going to be the end of it. So we'll see. Jared did a 40-something minute live feed on it last night. I've only watched about half of that. I hadn't got to it yet today. But Jared has covered it pretty closely. I know he has, even though I haven't seen it all. Jared's on top of it. So I'm watching. I know y'all are watching. That was 5 stories to get onto your radar. Let me know what I missed. Let me know what you think. Let me know what else is happening out there, because there's a lot going on, and we need to pay attention to anyone that is against us or our rights to own whatever Rudy Tooty point and shooty tool that we want. Yep, from my cold, dead hands. Bye.